back, and thank you for continuing to watch our workout series on how to develop and implement exercise programs for individuals with autism. I am very thrilled that Mr. Anthony was willing to join and teach and educate everyone about some of the exercises and routines he's done for the past now, I think, 4 years almost?
I think it was more than that.
Yeah, well, maybe it is, because when I first met Anthony, he was about this big, and I actually used to have to lift him up to the pull-up bars. Now, he clearly has no issue reaching those pull-up bars.
Nope.
But why don't you tell them a little bit about you?
Well, I got my first job. I am a bagger at Mariano's. It's not easy, but once you get the hang of it, it just goes like that.
Yes, and exercise, and we started doing this, how did that help you at your job at Mariano's?
It got me a little more focused. It got me a little more hand coordination with the bags and moving things in and out. It got me a lot more...
What else? What do we always talk about? What are those guys?
Muscles, triceps.
Yeah. So Anthony, he has Asperger's, but we don't let that define who he is. And he also is diagnosed with having osteoporosis. So some of the exercises we're going to show you you're going to see how it's helped him improve his bone density by using dumbbells. But there was one thing when I first met Anthony that he had difficulty, and that was tying his shoes. But over time and breaking it down and really working actually with his mother, who's a physical therapist, and we had gone over different processes to help educate Anthony and help him do that. So we're going to show you that here in a second. But what we are learning from research in regards to exercise and in the autism community is do a big gross motor activity and then move to a fine motor, or go from a fine motor activity and then to a gross motor. And we're going to show you in that routine. So we're going to start with tying the shoes and breaking it down and how Anthony was able to do it. All right? So Anthony, you want to take everyone through this?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we started with 2 different color ropes tied together. Again, visually helping children or adults understand the 2 different sides of the laces. And why don't you talk them through what you're doing there?
Right now, it's going to be basically how you're going to tie your shoes at some point. When your kids get older, they're going to have to start tying their own shoes.
Good. And so we practiced this for a while. And what we would do is, Anthony's a pro now, but he would do this, and sometimes it was difficult. But then I would not focus on just repetitive exercise or tying of shoes. We would try it, and if he didn't get it, fine. If he got it, even better. But then we would move to an exercise to take his mind off of it and then go back to trying to tie the shoes. But we're just going to continue to show how we broke it down. So he showed you with 2 different ropes, very big, thick ropes, because a lot of our children have tough fine motor coordination or challenges with their fine motor coordination. So after he was successful at that, then we broke it down further and did a regular shoelaces, 2 different colors, and had him try that way.
It's still the same. You just gotta have the right, you gotta have the, well, not skills, but you just gotta have focus and confidence that you can tie your own shoes.
Very good. And you're right, it was skills. You were developing a skill. That's awesome. So, again, clearly, no problem. And just so you know, this didn't happen overnight. This took time. This took weeks for him to get to. But that was excellent, Anthony. And then, after we were doing that, once we untie, you got a couple. What are you tying like 4 knots now? Look at you.
Double knots.
Double knots? Nice. I need to start doing that when I'm running. Sometimes mine come undone. Want me to help you there? You got it.
I got it.
All right.
Apparently, David over here doesn't know how to double knot every day. Well, that's okay. Not a lot of other people just don't know how to tie their own shoes.
Yeah. Well, you can teach me then, right?
Yes, I can.
All right. Thank you. All right. So again, just to review, 2 different colored ropes, 2 different color laces, and now you can see Anthony is just doing it on his shoes. Same color, excellent. And this could be a huge confidence builder for some of your students, some of your children. Nice job, bud. All right. So as I said, we would do this and go to an exercise. And I'm going to pair it with a large gross motor activity called the stability ball dumbbell press.
All right.
Yeah. So why don't you come here, sit right there. Actually, Anthony, these are pretty light for you. All right. So this is advanced, and we'll continue to show you other workouts and things with Anthony and other adults and kids. But this was something that he was building confidence, and this again this took some time for him to develop this strength, this coordination. But he is getting abdominal work, muscular fitness, he's concentrating, and he's improving that bone density as well. So how many is that? I don't even know. And actually, when we're in his basement doing things, he can do up to 20 pounds on each side, which is absolutely amazing. Because when we started, it was what?
5 pounds.
Yes. Nice job. Go ahead and relax. Come back. Nice job, bud. So just to review, if you're teaching your children, your students, fine motor activity to gross motor, or gross motor to fine motor, and it doesn't have to just be shoe tying. It could be handwriting, any type of fine motor work that you're doing with your kids, right? You got anything else you want to tell them?
Just one more thing. If you're a person that does not have or anything that could be useful, you know who to call.
All right. Call us. We want to help you and give you more information. Or best yet, if you guys learn something that we're not teaching you, share it with us. So we will see you next time. And again, remember, always challenge. Challenge autism with exercise.